Hamas, an acronym for Harakat al-Muqawama al-Islamiyah, which translates to Islamic Resistance Movement, emerged from the shadows in the late 1980s. Born out of the first Intifada, or uprising against Israeli occupation in Gaza and the West Bank, the group began as a social and political movement, focusing on welfare and education. But as the years rolled on, the tone of Hamas's activities took a darker turn. By the early 1990s, the group had started to employ violence as a means to achieve their political objectives. Suicide bombings became a common tactic, causing havoc and widespread fear. By the turn of the century, Hamas's violence had escalated exponentially. The group's actions were not limited to military targets. Civilians were often caught in the crossfire. The year 2001 marked a grim milestone with the Dolphinarium discotheque suicide bombing in Tel Aviv, which claimed 21 lives, most of them teenagers. Fast forward to the year 2006, Hamas's violence had become a defining feature of their political identity. The group won the Palestinian legislative elections and seized control of the Gaza Strip. The world watched in horror as violence became the order of the day, with public executions and torture becoming commonplace under their rule. The escalation didn't stop there. In the year 2014, Hamas launched thousands of rockets into Israel, indiscriminately targeting civilian areas. The group's violent tactics have continued unabated into the present day, with no regard for international law or the sanctity of human life. The question then arises: why does the world seem to tolerate such violence? The atrocities committed by Hamas are not just a violation of human rights, but also a violation of the basic principles of humanity itself. The time has come to take a stand against such brutality. The world must not turn a blind eye to the escalating violence of Hamas. We urge everyone to raise awareness about this issue, to discuss it, to question it. Only through understanding and dialogue can we hope to curb this violence and strive for a future where peace can finally prevail. Remember, your voice matters. It has the power to bring about change. Use it wisely, use it for good. Don't let the atrocities of Hamas go unnoticed. Stand up for peace, stand up for humanity.